That is going to be a chain route though. And that is the day lost. Valiant defeat. Looks like it was going to be either way. Shame. Felix Nilsson says, focus fire the sense bearers before they reach your white lions, maybe. Yeah, we probably should have tried to, focus down the Plague Monk sensor bearers while we were on the walls. The other idea that Nordhammer put out is place out a line of sight near walls and then drag cannons forwards and send the archers to the wall to kill them. Yeah. I was hoping that the archers could get in range eventually, but never ended up happening, and I didn't expect them to break through the wall that quick, but I guess when you have 3 lots of warp lightning cannons, that's going to happen. This Plague Monk, or Plague Claw Catapult, what an absolute nightmare that was. Also these Storm Vermin, really doing a good job. So that's another settlement lost. GP Atoll should be a bit harder for them to get since it's a capital settlement. I think that's everything for this end turn. We're just going to have a lot of settlements to resettle. And we're now bankrupt because the siege went back down onto our capital. The worst part about this is it's absolutely drained my cash because of the end turn. So now we're constantly going to have attrition until I disband enough units to make it positive again, which is really irritating. Guess we just get rid of these Phoenix Guard. I may as well have to get rid of this army, honestly. Because I need the replenishment.
Prince of Elf.
Yeah, just that intervention army sieging the Great Turtle Isles has literally screwed me so hard. Because even though I have the money and I can run a deficit, I need to get rid of the negative income before it will stop giving me attrition. I need to sort out the income this turn.
Glory to the king.
So Felix saying you could sell some buildings. Yeah, I could, but it's not going to fix it this turn. That's the problem.
Princess of Ulthuan.
We're going to stay at the Monument of the Moon here anyway with Stara.
Son of Ulthuan. Your request. Speak.
Patia saying use the units instead of kicking and look at the chevrons. Yeah, I could like merge a lot of the units, but
Protector of Ulthuan.
I'd much rather they just, replenish.
The Asher have conquered. Defender of the Ever Queen. Prince of Ulthuan. Dispatch me. Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
See, now they get replenishment, and I could go into a deficit again. That's a stupid thing.
Protector
and it would
Ulthuan.
Still give me replenishment for this turn. Oh well. What do we want to do with this chap? Guess we should get the Master Strategist, just because that is going to give us melee attack and melee defense for Sword Masters of Hoeth, White Lines of Trace and Phoenix Guard, which are definitely going to be in his army eventually. Yeah, I think we should just disband this army for now. Unless I have him... Let's just have him go and get that treasure. Right, that gives us a bit more cash. We'll go pick up this treasure and this treasure as well. Maybe all the treasures up the coast. And that's what we can do with him.
Feel my power.
Teclis should be able to siege this quite handily.
Battle calls
So
me.
let's go ahead and do that. Alamir is replenishing still. We need to just wait for his replenishment, really. Rafazel can move on down. However, kayaks, with kayaks being destroyed, gonna be hard.
Starting out.
Just carry on for now. Ostara is very strong.
Princess of Althwan.
Like, I want to move out of the Monument of the Moon, but I don't want to lose it before it's got walls. That's the biggest issue there. May as well upgrade that so I have the Elven Fairground. And the Temple of Glenkin, I would upgrade it if it wouldn't be taken over, but that's not the case. Northern Great Jungle doesn't need any upgrades. Southern Spine of Sotek can wait. Let's have a look at the Dragon Isles. One turn until the Grand Repository is finished. Okay. Lord Hammer says, save the leader, send him north and rebuild the settlement that is to your north. You gain a province and Westara needs a second army to back her up, to push into the cult. I guess that is actually a pretty decent idea.
Guardian of the Phoenix.
Yeah, for sure. We'll run down, we'll pick up like this treasure first, go get this treasure, and then start heading up all the way up here, pick up all the treasures on the way because there is quite a lot of them. And then we can jump onto land, help Wistara as she pushes forwards. Once the Monument of the Moon has walls though, I will start rampaging around the coast, maybe even head towards Hexawattle.
How can I assist you?
I was hoping to be able to use Aramir this turn, but we'll probably be able to use him next turn, so that's okay. Settlement upgrade is available. Guess we may as well spend that cash. Just have that investment there. One turn until Dragon Princes get extra charge bonus. What are we going on to from there? The Friends in High Places, minus upkeep for Swordmasters of Hoeth, White Lines of Trace, Phoenix Guard and Dragon Princes. That's very nice indeed. Let's end the turn.
I am Teclis, High Lawmaster of the White Tower.
Not going to join any wars that they want. See what they get up to though, because I feel like they have some pretty damn decent armies. Yeah, not too much going on. Let's just speed it up. Fast defenders we don't have to worry about. Nagaron we don't have to worry about. It's going to be the Cult of Pleasure that's going to be the problem. I'm going to make sure that I drop the speed up once we get there. Right, let's see what these armies do. We've come onto land there, heading towards Swamp Town. Looks like they heard what I said. Going to block me off. Oh, Clan Moors are going towards the caverns of Sotek. They have attacked and won against the High Elves down there. Interesting. That has, however, left their settlement undefended. It might allow me to take advantage of that. I feel like Scalpite just runs around and auto-resolves every battle and wins. It's really ridiculous. Karakzorn's still heading down with another army now to go and attack Skaven once again. If we can wipe them out of the race, that will definitely help. But Nagaron's the one I'm worried about now. Alright, Marks of the Old One is under siege. Chotek is going to be attacked. This is all Chaos Marauders. Let's quick save it and find it on the battle map. Maybe we can save the settlement, save us a bit of hassle. I don't know. Interesting. The only issue with our garrison is it's very depleted. But if we can exploit the walls, then maybe we can do quite a bit of damage. It doesn't really matter if we do damage to a rebel army, but I'm just feeling like maybe we can get a crossfire going with the archers and get a lot of kills. And then maybe cause a chain rout, because the Chaos Marauders don't actually have that decent leadership, I don't think. And if they spread out enough, it could be quite easy to just cut them all down. We'll focus on maybe just defending one side rather than spreading out. Because although the towers do a lot of damage, I feel like the archers do more. Maybe not. Maybe we should spread out. Just have some spearmen down here.
It will be done.
I have some spearmen here.
Spearmen!
I have some spearmen here as well. Then all the archers on one side.
Without fail.
Archers! As you say.
Right, we're just going to start the battle. See how we can make this work. All of the towers are activated. So we just need to make sure that we're not actually targeting their towers as such and actually hitting the units on the ground. Okay, once we have those units hit the wall, I'm just going to actually leave the walls entirely. And they're getting pretty close here, so we might just fall back with these chaps.
Spearmen!
On this side, the archers doing what I wanted them to. Absolutely destroy these Chaos Marauders.
Archers! For duty! It shall be done. Acknowledge without fail.
Just make sure we target those Chaos Marauders when we can.
As you say.
Okay, I'm going to have these ones move around the side. They're waiting for the battering ram on that side. Let's have these spearmen fall back.
We will obey.
Archers! It will be done. For Asuryan!
Yes, go on archers. Mow down those Chaos Marauders from the side. That's what we like to see.
Loyal! Orders received!
For duty! To battle! For order!
Nice, getting a lot more damage down with those orders.
Spearmen!
Good. We've wrecked these guys on the left. Need to make sure we deal with the Chaos Marauders here now. And if they break through, we can just shoot them in the back.
Archers!
Might allow these ones to just keep firing at this unit.
We will obey.
The ones on the wall here, may as well kill off the Marauder Horsemen if we can.
We will obey.
Moving over to the other side here, just so we can shoot down to these Chaos Marauders. Now that they've broken through.
Archers! Attack!
These ones can start moving over to the other side.
It will be done.
Archers, for order! It shall be done!
Understood. For duty.
It shall be done!
Loyal.
Asa, move!
Acknowledged.
Okay, so they're coming over
Forward.
to this right side at the moment.
Apace.
I want to make sure that we engage them there.
Archers. For duty. As you say. Acknowledged.
Have these spearmen come off the wall. Spearmen engaging there. That's good.
Apace. Swiftly. Spearmen.
Right, we need to save the flank of these spearmen, which is why I had those guys there in the first place.
Orders received. Archers.
Cool. Let's have these guys now come off the walls
We away.
so we can get better volleys. These ones I think are okay just firing at the Chaos Marauders there. I think I might just leave them to do so. The Chaos Warhounds are being forced to fall back. Let's get the charge in here. We are fighting in water there. That doesn't help much.
Archers! Without question!
For order. Battle calls.
Nice. Picking off more of these units now. And if I can kill off these 2 units of Chaos Marauders before more reinforced, then we'll be in a pretty good spot actually.
Without fail.
Alright, let's make sure these archers
Orders received.
This was not meant to be!
kill off some of these other units. Although we did just...
Acknowledged.
Wow, okay. Made some of these units fall back for good. Which is nice. Let's get all of the archers off the walls now and we'll group up in the square for a final stand.
Spearmen. Quickly now. Understood. We away.
Gonna have one of the units
Orders received.
go and attack the Chaos Sorcerer. The other 3 can help defend the chokes.
It shall be done.
Apace! Remember, the gods
We
are
will
watching!
obey.
Can we pull this off? That is the question.
Spearmen.
Ah, the Warhounds have come back. Of course they have.
As you say. Orders received! To the fray!
Orders received.
Destruction!
I'm gonna try and hit them with these missiles just to make them fall back for good.
The gods watch. Spearmen. Ancestors.
Archers!
And then we can turn these men round, start hitting these Chaos Marauders on the flanks. More units coming back from the rear, which isn't good.
Sail. Follow
Should have chased them down, really.
We will obey.
It's going to be my mistake here, isn't it?
As you say.
Not finishing off these Chaos Marauders properly is kind of going to screw me, I think. The Chaos Sorcerer is also being a bit of a problem.
Spearmen.
For duty. Sinner.
We away, as you say. Arthur, attack! Archers. For order.
Without fail.
Right, at least we're sort of using up all our ammunition. It means that I've probably done the best I can here with what I have.
For all one. Orders received.
Loyal.
Just got to try and free up these archers with light armor. Then we can go back and attack the Chaos Marauders over there.
Truth, justice.
I think I might have mistimed that just a little bit, but we should be okay.
We'll be back.
Loyal. It will be done. Asa, move. Orders received.
Archers. It will be done.
Your affair.
These archers getting involved. Yes, boys. Shoot as many of these Chaos Marauders in the side as we can.
Understood.
Getting pretty damn low on ammunition though.
Defending order. Orders received.
Main issue I'm going to have is just killing off this Chaos Sorcerer. I don't have any units that can really deal with him. Especially without my archers
Orders
having ammunition.
Lacoy. Death. Our masters desert us. Serve the king.
Archers. Setting forth.
Let's make sure we get in here with the archers
It will be done.
and have these ones come back and attack the Chaos Sorcerer as well. Never mind. That's going to be a valiant defeat. Pretty sure that shouldn't have just finished there. Because we had the archers in the square. Oh well. We tried. We almost did it. That was indeed BS, Nordhammer. We were playing that pretty damn well, I think, and guess it doesn't matter in the end. Chotek going to be raised. Opposing ritual failed, that's good. Besieged, technology researched. Great. Yeah, Chotek now completely ruined.
Must be means tremble before me.
Teclis can attack this turn. I feel like this is going to be pretty damn difficult, honestly. But we're going to quick save it and fight us on the battle map.
Spoken.
Let's go. We need to start winning these battles against the Cult of Pleasure, otherwise we're not going to win ever. So I've got to rely on these rank 9 archers to do their job against these depleted Blood Arc Corsairs. Or Black Arc Corsairs, not Blood Arc Corsairs. Nordhammer says siege it. I don't know if you mean assault or just like continue the siege, but here we are. Let's go. Right. We'll play on the right side, I think, with my archers. We'll keep the Illyrian Reavers maybe further back. Can they hit the gates? I don't know. I feel like we should just have a crappy unit of spearmen push that and take down the gates for us. We shall run forwards first with our spearmen, and then the sword masters afterwards. So yeah, we're going to focus on like the far right.
Orders received.
Okay, let's start the deployment, start the battle. Going to move all of these units into range. We'll have the battering ram go to the gate. And I'm going to do like this. My just realised my sword masters are going to end up in front anyway. Silly. We're going to just be in range with the archers though, which is good. Let's have Teclis move forwards and start using some of his magic. It's quite a lovely line of forces behind here, and I might be able to get a really good chain lightning going. So it will be important to move Teclis forwards and get that done. You can also go for extended cast range, extended duration onto the Block of Doom, which will hopefully do some damage there. Actually did quite a lot of damage, wow. And those units on the walls already annihilated. Okay. Make sure we move up. Get some better targets. And that chain lightning unfortunately didn't quite hit the mark. Give us the Starwood Staff and Arcane Conduit. We'll get the Radiant Gem of Hoeth to do a big old Phoenix Strike behind them at some point. And I may as well go for another Flock of Doom as well. Lovely. What we like to see. I think we just decimated them. Get the gem onto the sword masters there. I don't want to lose them unnecessarily. Teclis is currently standing in front of a tower, so let's not do that anymore. Done that. I made that mistake before. Won't do it again. Alright. What else do we need to do? I think just continual Flock of Dooms just to finish off these units. Right, we also need to get these sword masters to come off the wall and start harassing the dark shards down here and stuff. There's no point in just having them sit there, take missile fire. Any units on the walls will be massacred by the archers anyway. Crazy. Right, sword masters are coming in, getting involved. Looking good. Have we taken down this gate yet? The battering ram has just arrived, hasn't it? And these spearmen are in the way.
Tremble before me.
Okay. Wow, they just got murderous prowess. They haven't killed that many. Ooh, those Reaper bolt throwers doing a lot of damage. And these archers not really hitting the mark anymore. Okay. I think on this side we'll have the archers maybe come up onto the walls. Well, the Black Ark Corsairs there. Get the Swordmasters to deal with those. Yeah, I think it's just that artillery is doing a lot of damage. Once we break down the gate, we should be able to get in there with the cavalry, maybe run round and kill them off. That would be ideal. How much gate damage do they have? These guys need to like move back or something. Because currently they can't quite get the shots onto those units on the walls.
Orders received. It shall be done.
Alright, time to run on through with the Illyrian Reavers. Gonna get Teclis in here as well. We want to get a Flock of Doom down onto all of these lot, honestly. If I can. We also want to hit them with the Radiant Gem of Huith. Let's go. Cool.
Master of the White Tower.
Get out of here! For duty! Onward!
The Swordmasters aren't really doing too much. Those Spearmen need to probably fall back.
Archers! For duty!
For duty. It shall be done.
Those archers need to start firing at the Reaper Bolt Throwers if they can.
As you say.
And we need to have these Illyrian Reavers come round, start charging forwards.
Onward! Battle calls! Illyrian Reavers! Loyal!
And those ones dealt with. Let's keep going. Oh my, Spearmen. Probably taking quite a lot of friendly fire, honestly.
Acknowledged.
It will be done! Serve the king! To battle!
Those Dark Shards are dead. Let's get round. We need to finish off these as quickly as possible. It's the worst part about not having any Air Force. Like Phoenixes or something. So you can't just go straight for their arty.
Illyrian Reavers!
I have to bring my cavalry round to do the job.
Enemy mounted!
Chosen of Hoeth.
These Flock of Dooms though have been doing a lot of damage.
Orders received! At pace!
We will obey.
It's not just like some Dark Shards with shields just being sat on that wall like attacking me. I feel like it is. But with the fire coming in there and the cavalry hitting their main base of operations, that's going to be a victory. Lovely stuff. End the battle there before too much friendly fire occurs, and job done. Alright, so I feel like we might have lost a couple units of spearmen, but that was well worth the attack if we won that convincingly. I kind of forgot how much damage archers can do. Like, they decimated the first line on that wall. It was crazy.